my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with me, and supporting my channel is very easy. Just like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment, or click on the notification bell of when you'd like to be notified of when a new video comes out. And I hope that you are all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But in the meantime, join me in meeting the Ancestral Magic Oracle. And this was created by Nancy Hendrickson and Stacey Nigg. And it was published by Panthere, and it released in 2024, and it retails for $36. And Nancy also has another deck called the Ancestral Tarot, and she has a grimoire to go along with this, and a Ancestral Magic Journal workbook that you can purchase on La Panthere's website, and I will link the website in the description. And Stacey has the Southern Gothic Oracle, the Southern Botanical Oracle, and the Rhythm and Soul Tarot. Alright, so the box itself is 5 1/4. Cross is 3.35, and the width is 1.56. There are thumb indents, and it has the title just on the side. And it's got a little review. And it's got on the bottom. Okay. And you get this little guidebook, and then you also have a free gift, a pendulum guide, and we'll look at that after we see the cards. And the cards they're smaller than the box, so they're gonna move around, and they are the same size as the Rider-Waite cards. And there are 54 cards in this deck, and on the back it says Ancestral Magic Oracle. It's common for people to know their cultural heritage, but have you ever thought about your magical heritage? Connect to your spirit team and learn how to include chosen ancestors who are honored for their spiritual wisdom. This oracle was created by award-winning ancestral divination author Nancy Hendrickson, and is radically inclusive and eye-opening, now with 5 new archetype spirit cards. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at these cards. And reversals, if you're going to use them, won't be revealed. And the theme of the deck is connecting with your magical ancestors. And there are historical figures in these, and it's just a collage of different images with a main word connected to it. don't know how that one ended up. And that is pretty much the deck. And the cards are flexi-bendy. And they're a little glossy, not too much. Okay, so the pendulum guide that you get is just, put that up there. Just an introduction. And in the guidebook, let me see if I can find it. Okay. So in the guidebook, you have a pendulum guide. It's not very long. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages, and basically it's just introducing it, and calibrating your pendulum, and building your pendulum muscle. So the more you use it, the better it will serve you. And it says, pick a card from any deck. You don't have to pull the card from the deck, just envision it. Next, shuffle the entire deck and divide it into 3 or 4 equal piles. Hold the pendulum over each pile, asking it to find the chosen card. When hovering over each pile, the pendulum may swing wildly, shake, wiggle, or do absolutely nothing. Over time, you'll be able to decipher what the movements mean. It's possible that the pendulum will make some type of movement over every one of the piles. This is where building your muscle comes in. In time, you'll be able to tell which movements indicate the correct pile of cards. That's one way. That was just an example that you could use it for. You can also just use the board, and whatever you're using as a pendulum, you'll hold it over, and you'll ask your question, and it'll swing over it. If it's unsure of the answer or doesn't have one, it will more than likely just circle. But, you know, the pendulum is nice. I use it from time to time myself. All right. So let's go ahead and look at this guidebook. Okay, so we have our contents page, acknowledgements, introduction, and I think the introduction is from Nancy. And you can read that at your leisure. And then we go into the section of ancestors and magic. And you can read that. Stop the video and pause it. Okay. And they're just going into the histories of our ancestors and things they may have done. And the magic ones. Oop. And saying that there might be at least one person in the bloodline who lived a magical life. So that's could be why you're drawn to magical work. And then why this deck, and just talking about your ancestors. And why you would want to use this deck or choose it. And then we go into the guide of the cards. And then basically we have a title, keywords, and then a meaning to the card. And then if you drew this card, just gives you a few things that you can do. And some of them will have the historical person listed that's in the card, and a little bit of how they contributed to history. And it just goes basically through that in the guidebook. And we have the pendulum guide. And then after the pendulum guide, how to use the card. And then we have just some helpful hints on how to use the cards. And then we have some spreads. We have a 1-card draw, Magic and Me, Ancestral Communication, Ancestral Legacy, Relationship Guidance, Lineage Healing, Making a Future, Gratitude Spread, and Closing Thoughts from Nancy and Stacey. And then a little blurb. And Nancy is the storyteller card, and Nancy is the storyteller card, and Stacey is the creator card. And it just goes on, a little blurb, and where you can find them. And that is about it. So go ahead and shuffle these, and they're relatively easy to shuffle. There's not a lot of cards with them, so you can shuffle them rifle shuffle, or you can do overhand. Let's see, can we do the side shuffle? Let's see, kinda. Or you can cut them, and however you choose to put them back, or you can spread them out on the table, or you can just go crazy, just kind of sprinkle them all over the table. There's no right or wrong way to shuffle a deck. Okay. See what ancestor wants to come forward. Oh, father. Okay. Let's see what father has to say to us. Authority, masculine, and power. The father archetype wears many faces, from tender and caring to authoritarian and disciplinary. In whatever form, father stands for masculine power and all the responsibilities that come with it. This ancestor is connected to family legacy, which a desire to pass down wisdom to younger generations. Some fathers are role models and others are tyrannical oppressors. In pop culture, the father archetype is frequently seen as a hero like Arthur Weasley in Harry Potter, or a villain like Darth Vader in Star Wars. Ultimately, father reminds us of the value of governance, instruction, and protection in our lives. It doesn't matter if it's a real dad, an advisor, or a leader in the community. Father symbolizes the duty and expectations that come with masculine power. If we adopt these obligations and embody the positive aspects of the father archetype, we can create safety and stability in our lives and the world around us. If you drew this card, ask, were you my father in this or another life? If yes, draw a second card and see if you can discern the true nature of the relationship. Did you love your own father? How can you honor your father and forefathers, and how can you honor yourselves as an archetypal father figure? Okay, so let's draw another card just to see about the father. Oh, Green Witch. Okay, that's a kind of strange. Huh, okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think of the deck, and if you have any thoughts on it. And if you do own it, let us know how it's working out for you. Or if you purchased it after seeing my video, let me know as well. I'm always interested. But once again, thank you so much for spending time with me, and I hope you will join me with a future video. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.